So we can just put this one on a list of things I didn't think I'd be talking about this year. What's up, folks? As per usual, welcome back to the show. Hope you're sipping on some water, maybe some coffee. I got a cup of good old wah right in front of me because today's story, it's going to be spicy, all right? Yes, Courage called out by Nickmercs and a lot of other people over some drama in the Apex Legends scene, that being with his road to Predator, which was not met without controversy, as he has... with a bit of a strut, a little confidence, a little arrogance by some sorts out there, taken to Twitter to brag about him finally reaching Predator in Apex Legends, which is no small feat. As he tweeted, Apex effing Predator a few days back, to the thousands of people who have tweeted me I got carried, that I'm not good enough to get Predator, you're all trash, spend more time getting better at the game instead of chirping. Solo duo queue only to Predator. GG. And a lot of the responses to the initial post, just W's, a huge congrats, and I would say a far majority positive, besides Nickmercs just saying low-key carried. That was, you know, really only a tiny bit of negative backlash there initially, but this is what sparked the future hate thread, so it was called by Courage on Reddit, over at Apex Legends Reddit around him, especially when you know, the wording there. You call everyone out there trash who said you were carried. Now, if that is true, continues to be questioned. And then you also really heavily emphasize to Predator, you solo and duo queue only. All the way to Predator. That's how the tweet read to a lot of people out there, which evidently did lead to a future thread on Reddit. Before all that, though, around the same time, he continued to egg on that part of the Apex community. Again tweeting, me going to sleep tonight knowing I'm Apex Predator and all the losers in my mentions telling me I got carried will never accomplish what I did. And who would have thought the next morning he wakes up to that hate thread over at Apex Legends, which, yeah, certainly so compared to the first Twitter post. A lot more hateful comments. If you guys have ever dove into Reddit, it's a lot of mean things usually. I speak that from personal experience, and it sucks to have to read through a Reddit thread every once in a while, but it does happen. There were some fair comments out there. Keep in mind, a lot of people do realize that Courage is a very good player. I think it was the arrogance, the confidence, and somewhat of a twisting of the truth in his initial post that led a lot of people to be a bit more upset than they probably should have been over something like an Apex rank. So Courage actually officially responded to that thread stating, the internet is an interesting place. I've got my first Reddit hate thread in my career. Shout out our Apex Legends. Since I hit Masters in Apex last season, I've received thousands of comments I got carried. Don't deserve it, and I'm total trash. For the most part, I didn't reply to any, just kept grinding, learning, and doing everything I can do to get better at the game. So this season, I deliberately took it upon myself to solo queue and shot call all my games to help me understand the game better. I literally didn't earn a single point from High Diamond 1 to Predator with a full squad. Anyone that watched my stream or kept up with my tweets of my off-stream gameplay would know that. It felt great to finally crap talk back all the people who have sent comments and tweets the last few weeks when I hit Predator. Sadly, I now have an ego, don't deserve it, and only 7 assists in his rank up game. So thanks to Nicewig and Tanner for taking me under their wing for over a month when I started playing Apex again. You guys helped me develop good habits and carried me to Diamond 4. So big things there, obviously admitting to being carried to Diamond 4, saying he did not have a full squad from Diamond 1 to Predator, which I don't think I've seen anyone deep dive into those facts exactly, not really needing to, because a top name out there, a big name out there, Nickmercs, just gave his honest opinion on everything going down. Remember, on the initial post, he was one of very, very few, especially big names out there, to say low-key carried. Later on stream, he did not hold back his opinion on the situation.
He's streaming? Yeah, he's great. Oh, he's got some brows, man. Courage JD has an ego too, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I love Jack. I really do. I fucking love the guy, you know. But I don't care if I'm on stream in front of 50,000. I don't care if it's him and me hipping a fucking tequila. I'm gonna tell him, you got fucking carried. And we can argue about it all day. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna say it. Don't care. I can get Deluxe right now. Me, Deluxe, Designful. I'll be Predator in 10 minutes. Can you? Wait, no, you get max 200 points, right? On a fucking a game. Okay, I need an hour. I need like an hour, and I'm Predator. listen, Courage is great. He's better than me at fucking Apex. He is. He's better than me. He's better than me. He's a great player. You know, he's phenomenal. And he worked for that. I'm not taking it away from him. I'm just saying you have to acknowledge, like in his tweet, you know, acknowledge the fact that it was two fucking, you know, Apex lords. You know, and he jumped on for the ride, you know? It's okay. It's all right. It's not the end of the world to do that, you know? Just, I'm an egotistical fuck. So we're doing it a different way.
And obviously, I don't think I need to say this, all right, guys? I'm not MSN or other sites covering this, but I do like talking about these things. They are friends. And I actually really enjoy someone who, even though they are a friend, can just be honest and straight up with them and say, hey, I think you got carried. He even says he would debate it. I would love to freaking see those two get on a stream call together and go at it. Courage, Nick, you guys should do that. You'd both get great content out of it, and so would I. That's a bit jealous of me, but either way, at the end of the day, I open it up to all of you guys. What do you think? Was Courage carried in Apex Legends in any way, shape, or form in his road to Predator? I would say yes. Was he a bit, I wouldn't necessarily say disingenuous, but a bit dishonest with his wording of how he presented it on Twitter to try and get back at the trolls and the haters out there? Yes, I would say so. When you play alongside former, or by a lot of eyes out there, Apex pros and some of the top names in the game like Tanner and Nicewig, who are either current and or former pro players who are Predator players, I find it hard to say that you were not carried in some way, shape, or form. And trust me, I get carried by my friends in every single game that I touch. So I'm not one to ever brag about this kind of stuff. But clearly Courage was, and it ruffled a lot of feathers out there. At the end of the day, let's just think about what we're arguing about, okay? But what do you think? Was he carried or was he not? Until next time, you take care of yourself and do me a favor. Drink some water, drink some coffee, and go enjoy some video games or something, all right? I'll talk to you guys sometime soon. Take care of yourselves.